So you spent all this time and money building an app and communicating your message to them to download it. And now you're at your final app's landing page, your App Store page. And if you're promoting your app on both Android and iOS devices, then you're likely looking at creating the product pages on both Apple's App Store and Google's Play Store. There are other stores such as Amazon, Microsoft, and also country-specific stores, but generally they follow the same format that we'll discuss next. So I'd just like to run through the main components of an App Store page. So the ultimate first thing we'd come across would be the name of the app. And this is quite important. Not only does the user recognize the name, but understand what it means and the reason to click on that name. Then you've got an icon. An icon is an image that is unique for your app. It tells the world it's your brand and your first branding that people see about your app. Then you can have things such as feature images. That's again something that shows off your app. Then typically you have a number of screenshots showing your app in action, followed by a title and a short description, so briefly explaining what your app is, followed by a more detailed description. And we'll look at these items over the next few slides in a bit more detail. And this is the sort of the home page for the Google App Store, and as you can see, if someone did a search, then they'd be returned results, as you see in the following example here, where you're seeing things such as Netflix, a big N, with ratings, the name. And the name is one of the most important components of your app, as this is the thing that people would be searching for, as in the case of BBC Weather. They might be searching for weather, and it's likely to be high up on the list for that term. Or people finding your brand, as in the case of Spotify and Netflix. So if you have a strong brand, then they might be actually searching for your brand name. And so you can see the importance of two things really from this image is the name and the icon. You can see the image, the strong N for Netflix, the Spotify, the green background with the black lines for Spotify, and also for Sky Sports. You can see these strong brands. So if a user searches, for example, for your brand or for your product, and they get the results and they click on that result, it takes you to the App Store page. Or likewise, if you have a marketing campaign, a landing page or link on your website, it would take you to the App Store page as well. And this is where the users, sort of the landing page for the App Store. So they would see as you can see in the image here, the icon is very prominent in that display. The app name, the user ratings is very important to get good user ratings for an app, because that's one of the convincers that will help you convert more people to actually download and install your app. And you can see the clear call to action in green there, button to install, and underneath that is very visual. You can see the screenshots from the app below that, and below that you've got a very short description, so you need to get your main points about why people should download and install your app over the one or two sentences. As you can see, there's only 2 sentences showing there, so it's very important to be precise. And actually what you should be doing is checking with the audience, checking the key messages that the description works for them and the key messages are available in that first 1 or 2 sentences. Expand the description on the product page, you'll see a detailed description. So this is the more detail about your app, why people should buy it, what are the main features. And really there's a sort of a common sort of standard across all good App Store pages, is that they have very short sentences. Look at the bullet point format and notice the language they use. They talk about you, they put in the user's content, so they connect to the text straight away. And moving to the bottom of the app page, you can see the app's rating, so user rating. So people who install the app can actually give a rating for the app and actually provide a comment to help other users to say whether it's a good app or whether it's not so good app. So you can see the overall rating for Netflix in this case is 4.4, which is very high. You can see the total number of reviews, again that's big number, so that's another confidence indicator for the user. So the more reviews at the high app score is two good reasons that people would install the app. And again, you can see the individual reviews broken down by the username and their comments, and look at the reviews. They got good reviews and they got bad reviews, and even Netflix, who probably got big development teams developing their apps, still get 1-star reviews. But I think it's part of the process of developing apps that you get good reviews and you get bad reviews, and I think you just need to be able to deal with the bad reviews and try and convert them into positive reviews where you can, learn from what they're saying and try and implement that in your app and subsequent releases, so you have less people saying bad reviews and more people saying good reviews. So now, just to summarize what we've seen over the last few slides about the App Store page. So the App Store page is one of the most important marketing page. It's your last chance to get convinced the users to install your app. But you should follow App Store convention, where we looked at the terminology that they use, the short sentences, quality images and screenshots. That shows your app in the best light, and actually work on getting good comments and reviews. You can't expect them straight away. It does take time and effort, but it is well worth it in revenue terms to actually get good reviews and comments. So please work on that.